There's something special about the first few days with a new game. Nobody knows everything yet, every match feels like an adventure, and every win feels like you might have just discovered the next game you're going to sink hundreds of hours into. That's exactly how my experience started with Marathon. But like most competitive games, the honeymoon phase doesn't last forever. My first time jumping into Marathon was during the beta, and honestly, it went way better than I expected. Gunfights felt smooth, the weapons had weight to them, and almost immediately I was winning most of my engagements. I was finding solid loot, extracting consistently, and learning the maps little by little. But I made a decision early on. I didn't want to play the beta too much. Part of the excitement of a new game is discovery, finding secrets, learning systems, running into things you've never seen before. So I intentionally held back so the full release would feel fresh. When the game finally launched, those first few days, they were incredible. Every session felt like progress. I was winning fights, pulling out with great loot, discovering secrets scattered across the maps, completing quests, finding new mechanics I hadn't seen yet. We even found a wall run where you could do this almost kind of like a wall bounce type thing. Super cool. Every day there was something new to figure out, and at that point I genuinely didn't have any complaints. The gameplay felt fantastic, the gunplay especially stands out. Every weapon feels responsive and satisfying in a way that makes fights exciting instead of frustrating. And I will say, all the guns feel like they can win in a gunfight. I rarely come across a weapon where I feel like it just is not a good weapon. I haven't really tried a few of them, like the railgun and the snipers, but as for my experience so far, most of those weapons that I'm finding on the ground are good weapons. Now, the one issue that was pretty obvious even early on was the optimization. This is my biggest complaint for this game right now. The performance wasn't always great, and there were definitely moments where the game struggled more than it should. But outside of that, I was having a great time. And I will make a side note, Bungie is known to have amazing looking games and their optimization be really good. Destiny runs great, and it looks better than most games in 2026, even though Destiny's dead. RIP. Then the last few days just happened. I mean, like, I'm talking the last couple days. And things got a lot harder. Players are getting better. They're learning the maps, they're bringing in stronger gear, and suddenly the fights that felt easy before aren't easy anymore. That doesn't mean they won't become easy again. I just gotta get good. Or I think it's me. I'm not sure. Now I'm getting pushed harder, outplayed more often, and honestly, sometimes just completely beat down. It's the natural evolution of competitive games. We knew this was coming. The player base improves, strategies develop, and the skill gap starts to show. And I'm a little afraid that I'm going to be on the bottom side of that skill gap, but I'm going to try not to be. I'm trying not to be. But here's the important part. Just because the game got harder doesn't mean the game got worse. And I think this is something that people don't understand. Like, oh, they just got dumped on, so they're going to leave a bad review and leave. That's not how this works. Sometimes you're the one winning every fight, and sometimes you're the one getting sent back to the lobby. That's just part of the experience, and honestly, the challenge is part of what makes the game kind of addicting. There's a reason why people like Tarkov. After spending this time with Marathon, my overall feeling is pretty simple. The game is solid, it's fun, it's addicting. I've played it every day since it came out, and the core gameplay, genuinely strong. Does it have issues? Sure, every game has issues at release. The optimization definitely needs work, and the UI could probably be simplified to make things a little easier to navigate and read, but those are fixable problems. I mean, I really think they are. If the developers continue improving performance and polishing the interface, this game could easily grow into something great, because underneath those issues, the foundation is already there. We've got a great game. So for me, the Marathon experience so far has been a mix of discovery and excitement and a few humbling moments along the way, but it's exactly the kind of game I want to keep coming back to as far as extraction shooters go. Not only that, it's exactly what I was expecting. I'm not disappointed when I play this game. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be. The only thing I've been disappointed about is the optimization. And other than that, this is the exact game that I thought I was coming to. I think so many people thought that they were going to get a game that was just like Arc Raiders, but I think Arc Raiders has its own place, and it does what it does correctly. It is basically the Fortnite of extraction shooters. I didn't think Marathon was going to be that. This is almost like a Space Cov type of thing, but it's kind of teetering the line kind of in the middle of Arc Raiders and Tarkov. It's got some hardcore elements, but it's also got some elements that make it a little bit more enjoyable for a longer period of time. So this is exactly what I thought. I'm curious what you guys thought that you were getting with Marathon. Is this a game exactly what you wanted it to be? Is there something that you're not liking? Is it the UI that's turning you off? Are you being turned off by it? Or are you loving it? So far, I've been loving it. So I'm curious what you guys think. I'm excited going forward with what Bungie's going to bring to the table. We know that they're great at being storytellers. We know that they can put a lot of secrets into their games and hidden places to go and activities within their games that you didn't even know existed until you just come upon it. They even did that with raids in Destiny. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do. They already showed some of that with the ARG stuff that's in their Discord. Hopefully going forward, we're going to see a lot of cool stuff to do with Marathon. They're showing the potential with everything that they're known for doing. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know if you have any feedback going forward, and I will see you in the next one. It's either going to be a story to tell, or it's going to be some crazy experience I had in a game that I'm playing. More than likely, it's going to be Marathon at the moment. But if you made it this far, thanks so much for watching to the end of the video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, dudes.